Welcome back. This program is Labre, and I'm your host, Hatches Flaches. All right, we're back at Supergame East on the East Coast. We're at Chesapeake City, Maryland, at oxcc.com's website if you want to check them out. And quite frankly, we're on the trenches. The trenches is like in this little orchard type of, play area, which I find kind of strange that they would put both together. I would think you'd have trenches or you'd have an orchard. But hey, it works. And we're walking away from a small base where white and blue are holding out against red. Now, in the last segment, you might recall red essentially spawn trapped blue and had to be pushed back. So they're back at it. And right now, we've got Mac from the Apex Predators again about to push up on them. But I'm sure he's got something very important to tell you about the game.
Guys, don't forget, go on YouTube, DangerMan's channel, awesome. Has some great videos out there, especially goes through different ways how to play some paintball. Also does videos on Behind the Bunker every Monday night at 8 o'clock, 8:05. Definitely check it out. DangerMan does some great videos. If you're out at a scenario, go up to him, talk to him. He's very easy to talk to. Maybe he'll do a video about your team.
Stay away from me, especially if
he
you're
did 2 or 3 about mine. So, awesome guy.
All right, thank you, Mac. The $20 is in the mail.
Damien, what do you got?
Mac, you're 2 o'clock.
All right.
All right, so we have a Callista sighting here. So we have a Callista sighting.
I'm looking for my Renegades so I can insert them over on the blue. Are they over there?
They're in the white. They're in the white house. They're on the flag station.
The Renegades are in there?
They're in there with the blue.
Let me throw a map up here, show you how long a walk white has to get into the game.
Yeah, I'm slow man today, man.
How are you?
They're all this crap on.
We miss you out here, man.
I'll be playing tomorrow. I will be playing Renegade though, so I'll be flipping sides.
Well,
So I'm sure we'll get some love.
East Coast Super Game. That's how we fucking do it. 100 degrees.
Yes, it feels like it, don't it?
Gotta be.
The air is so thick and so moist. I don't like how I said that.
So where are we? We're actually on the edge of the Shire, which is the far side of Black Snake, where it borders the trenches. I've been calling that this grove of trees Black Snake for a long period of time, but it actually does, at the turn, become another field called the Shire.
I see everybody. Do me a favor. Cut right so you can come from the side. I got him from here.
Keep working up that line.
Ooh, they got first strike.
Who cares what the hell they're shooting, man?
I don't know, Brandon. I'd care if they were shooting first strikes. I wouldn't be standing out in the open at a distance if that was the case.
Yeah, I dropped like 5 pods. If you find any pods, they're all mine. Yeah, give them to the ref. Tell them to hold them for DangerMan.
Stay low. Stay low. They got first.
Oh, now Brendan cares that they've got first strikes. All right, but here's the thing. If you're not familiar with what a first strike round is, it's a tapered paintball. It's not round, and it shoots like a bullet, and therefore you can shoot it through a rifled barrel, so to speak. It's much more accurate. It may actually have a little more range despite the same feet per second. The bottom line is players know these things are lethal on the paintball field. It gives the shooter an unfair advantage in terms of accuracy. And like I said, probably a little more range. So Brandon Mac here, he just punched over to the left. They're working their way up towards those players, the white players and blue players that are holding off a little base on the edge of the trenches. And just to give you an idea of what they're dealing with, the white team has a very strange, Renegades, they have a very strange entry into the field. They could, in fact, walk all the way to the far side of the field and come up the back hip of this red team, but they're trying to help the blue team hold out a base for points that's over in that field. And let me show you a little map here. You can see the long quarter-mile walk they have to make across the field. You can see also on the map where I am and filming, and that last arrow there shows you where the white team is supporting the blue team in a little bunker. So that gives you a perspective of what's taking place. There's the walk that the white team is fortunately able to take because they have radios and they know not to walk a quarter mile across the field. There's the value of radios. Okay, you can hear me kind of barking at people because I'm walking through the line of fire now and not wanting to get shot up. And I do get shot. I get shot in the left hand. He draws blood. It's not a big deal. So I'm moving my way towards this bunker here, this insertion base where the white team is able to insert until they lose the base. And then they have to walk all the way across the field to insert. And wouldn't you know it, this red team has pushed everybody, white and blue, out of the base. There's nobody there. And you'll eventually see a couple blue players here coming up trying to redefend it, so to speak. So trying to keep red out of it, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work out. Here's a blue guy now. So let's see how this plays out. We have a blue player coming up to defend. Give him a little heads up without tipping them off where players are. Just kind of making the game interesting as a cameraman. Because it's going to happen. You can see it coming. But sadly, if you want to see it coming, you are going to have to click on the link to the next segment. Because this one's over.
It's too much for any man!
So I'm assuming that if you're watching these commentary videos from Friday, you are an avid paintball player, because these are not the most exciting of everything. You know, you're getting a lot of good detailed coverage, but there's not a lot of paintball action going on. I promise you that's what's coming in day 2 with all of those videos, but let's get through the last one. Part 5 is coming. This will be the last of Friday. After that, you can get on to the 360 videos on Saturday and more commentary videos on Saturday. So here we go. Just click on the next playlist for Saturday.